Welcome to Rishikul Online School. We are doing chapter number 10, Gravitation, and it is module number 5. In this video lecture, I am going to tell you the differences between acceleration due to gravity and universal gravitation constant, and then we will discuss two questions of this chapter. So first, let's see what are the differences between capital G and small g. You can see the first point is that capital G is the universal gravitation constant and small g is the acceleration due to gravity. Then second point is of value. The value of capital G is fixed because it is a constant, and that value is capital G is equal to 6.67 into 10 raised to power minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. So this is the value of universal gravitation constant. Now second point for acceleration due to gravity is that its approximate value is 9.8 meter per second square, and the value of small g varies, means changes from one place to another on the earth. And the third point is that capital G remains constant throughout the universe. Its value does not change, but the value of small g changes every place on the planet. For example, on the moon, the value of small g is 1/6th its value on the earth's surface. That is why the weight of any object, formula of weight is capital W is equal to m into g. Now because small g value changes at moon, it becomes 1/6 times than on earth. That is why the weight of any object also becomes 1/6 times on moon. Okay, now let's see one question, which is the exercise question in your book. First question is this, that how does the force of gravitation between two objects change when the distance between them is reduced to half? So I have written here, because the distance is reduced to half, that is why this capital R will become capital R upon 2, because distance has become half. Now we will apply the formula of universal law of gravitation, that is F dash is equal to G m1 m2 upon R dash square. Here R dash is equal to R upon 2 because the distance has reduced. It is given in the question. So when we'll solve it, R upon 2 whole square. So it will become 2 2s are 4, and this 4 will be in the numerator. So it will become 4 G m1 m2 upon R square. And G m1 m2 upon R square is F. That is why F dash will become 4F. It means if the distance between the objects is reduced to half, then the gravitation force between these two objects will become 4 times. So in this way you can calculate the values of force between two objects by reducing the distance or increasing the distance between them, or by reducing or increasing the masses of the objects. So this type of questions are there in the exercise. So I have given you the solution of one question, others you can solve yourself. Now next question, question number 5, that is also in your exercise questions. That question is that if the moon attracts the earth, then why does the earth not move towards the moon? Moon is attracting towards the earth because we have learned that according to universal law of gravitation, that in this universe every object attract the other object with a force. Then what is the reason that earth is not moving towards the moon? So its answer is visible on your screen, that moon attracts the earth because of its gravitation force, but still the earth does not move towards it. Why? Because it is more massive than moon, because the mass of earth is more than the mass of moon. If the mass of the other object is more, then the acceleration produced is cancelled out because of the gravity of earth is more. That is why Earth does not move towards the moon. So I hope these questions are clear to you all. In my next video, I will discuss